Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. It is August the 4th. I hope you guys are doing well. I will be using the Sacred Divination deck, so let's jump right into it and see what you guys might need to know. Alright guys, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know for August the 4th? What can you tell them for August 4th, please? Ooh, I thought that card was going to fall, but it didn't. What messages do you have for August 4th for the collective? Oh, thank you, Spirit. That was kind of quick. So we have grounded, and I've been saying this in another reading before. I think it was the Prism Oracle deck that I just did recently before this one, with balance. Okay, there's something about you being grounded or anchored with the number 22. It's giving Taurus energy. The reason why I always bring up Taurus energy is because a lot of people say Taurus people are stubborn. I get this as a Taurus Mars. I don't think it's stubbornness. I really genuinely feel like once we put our mind to something, it's very hard for us to budge or move. Is that good? Could be. Could it be bad? It could be also. But I feel like once we put our mind to something and we ground ourselves and we continue to be very persistent in that, it shows up very good in the energy. So I don't know, this could be different for a lot of people, but there is something about being anchored, like you're not being able to move. So I don't know whose energy this is, but it almost feels like someone is trying to move you and it's like you're not budging. Like once you made up your mind about something, that's it. That's their prerogative of what they want to do with that energy. But we have divine timing with the number 41. Angel number 5 is significant. Oh, child, that bug finally left. I hope so. But angel number 5 is significant. Stay out. Okay, take whatever resonates. There's something about divine timing with change. Okay, so again, hourglass are very significant. I remember when I said to you guys the days of our lives, that show could be significant too. But we have air sign placements with the number 28. Okay, angel number 1010 is significant. There's something about you being very whole at this time when it comes to communication. Now there's something about communication. This could be messages, texts, whatever this is, but there's something about divine timing and communication that's significant for somebody. Okay, even when it comes to like you being very adaptable in this energy, because again, this could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements, but there's just something about you being movable, like adaptability. So once you're grounded, but you can also be adaptable when it comes to the way you communicate or understanding people. That also is what makes you adaptable, is because you can understand different people from different walks of life. Okay, take whatever resonates with that. Even when it comes to being detached, it's like you can understand certain situations and still detach yourself from it, okay, without getting too emotionally involved, okay, in a situation. There's something also about receiving justice with Libra energy. So there is something to, when it comes to like your charm and your energy, you could be very charming with your energy, but not in a way where it's like manipulation, like you're trying to manipulate anybody. It's almost an energy of like you being very understanding of the situation, and that is why you're very grounded and unmovable, because you see something that someone else is not seeing. And every time you open up your mouth about a situation or an idea or whatever it is that you guys are talking about in a communicative type of way, whether this is writing, talking, learning, whatever it is, educating yourself, there's just something about you being very well-rounded, right? Whether you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, you're just a very well-rounded type of individual. Okay, we have psychic abilities with the number 48. So yeah, take whatever resonates with that too. It's like you guys could have psychic abilities. Choices could be significant with the number 12, but there's something about you building a new foundation and stepping into your power that's also significant. There is something about also psychic communication for some of you. So this could be an air sign as well. You don't have to be an air sign, but you could be dealing with an air sign. And there's something about psychic abilities. Now, 12th house could be significant for somebody, because I did mention in another reading where it's like if somebody was trying to do something in your energy behind closed doors and thought nobody would know, it's like even if nobody knows, for some reason, there's like a way of it being found out just by them alone, because the 12th house is the unseen. So if it's about spirituality or them trying to deal with you, like say it was like mental stability or whatever the case is, right? That could be significant too, right? Where it's like, say it was something mental. So if they were dealing with like mental stabilities or whatever the case is, right? That could have been significant. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna move my car quickly so that because I don't know what this person, everybody loves to just chill out where I am every time I'm trying to do my readings. So I'm just gonna move here so that I can do my readings away. And the sun is not so bad. Like, I thought the sun would be beaming on me a little bit more, but it's not. Okay, sorry guys, you guys know how I am about this. I don't play that. Homie, don't play that. Okay, but there's something about your psychic abilities. Now, you may have psychic abilities, or you have been stepping into your psychic abilities. So we have transformation with the number 19. Okay, butterflies are significant. Maybe you guys have been seeing butterflies a lot, and I've been saying this too. But again, like I said, when it comes to like your psychic abilities, or you guys going through transformations, or like spiritual awakenings and things like that, that's significant. And so that could also be confirmation for somebody too when it comes to your energy. Okay, now, is there some confirmation with the horn? And it's honking a lot. So this is like a huge sign from the universe. Like, you know, like, yep, you know when something is changing, and like, you know that it's changing, but it's coming in really quickly. Yeah, it's because of your courage with the number 37. Okay, so angel number 10, something about you being whole with yourself, because you're stepping into your courage. You're stepping into a new light. Okay, a new divinity for some of you guys could be significant. But definitely there's something that you guys are doing when it comes to like you guys going through transformations and also growth with the number 15. So if you guys were dealing with certain things, like I said, with people, say people were trying to stop your energy, stop your money, stop, you know, your light, or stop whatever it is that you do, it's almost like you're finding your courage back, or you're being courageous, or you're learning to be more courageous in your energy. And that is why you guys are able to receive the things that you guys are receiving at this time. Yeah, so your guides are significant. Like, your guides could be helping you at this time with inner knowing. And then we also have the death card with the number 36. So there's something about you guys releasing and letting go. For some of you guys, this could be looking like you shedding the old version of you, or shedding old skin and stepping into like this new energy. So transmuting energy is significant. It's like whatever anybody tried to make you feel, like say they try to put you in a box or whatever the case is, if people are trying to make you feel some type of way, it's like you found a way to adapt into this energy of like releasing that. Okay, I just seen a butterfly just now too. So it's like you guys are releasing an old version of you and stepping into a newer version of yourself. And that's also confirmation, right? Like, death is significant because it talks about rebirth, it talks about renewal, transformations, all those things, right? And so some of you guys are dealing with this, right? We also have past life energy with the number 14, and then we also have affluence with the number 5. So yeah, there's something about change. Now, there could be a change with your money, okay, your finances, whatever that is for some of you guys. Maybe you guys are learning to be more financially stable. You guys could be receiving a message as well with the number 33. So take what resonates with this too. You guys could be receiving a message, like I said, with air sign coming up with communication. That's significant. So whatever message this is, it's like maybe you guys are receiving changes or downloads about changes when it comes to you know, your money, or, you know, your finances, or finally stepping into a newer tax bracket could be significant. Now, this may look different for a lot of you, like I said, but again, this is confirmation for some of them and some of you guys in the collective, right? When it comes to like what you guys are building, say you guys have your own business, maybe you guys are finally receiving a financial message about you being able to finally step into a new finance, right? And this could look different for a lot of you guys, because again, not everybody has the same path, right? I'm gonna see if I can get another card. But definitely this could be spirit giving you messages or downloads, or like every time you see a butterfly or like a synchronicity or something, that could be a sign too. Yeah. Full moon energy with the number 29. There is a full moon at the end of this month too, so there could be something about receiving divine messages too about the full moon. For some of you guys could be receiving messages after the full moon, because we did have one a few days ago, literally a few days ago in July, and that could be significant for somebody as well. Yeah, some of you guys with this new full moon and you shedding your older self, you guys are stepping into a newer life with the number 4. And then we also have truth. Okay, Ankh symbols angels could be significant, and also feathers. Even when it comes to new friendships, that could be significant, right? And I also mentioned something about your power, right? Stepping into your power could be significant for some of you guys, like I had mentioned before. And so it's gonna look really different for some of you because of this energy. Sorry guys, I have to like put my window up because I'll put it back down just so that you guys can hear me better. But there is something about this energy, like I said, where you guys could be stepping into new friend groups, okay? Like say for example, maybe you guys had old friends that never really treated you properly or never really treated you right. And so some of you guys, like I said, you guys could be stepping into newer friendships where maybe you guys are allowing yourself to be around people who do treat you right, who actually care about your well-being, who think about you, right? Who actually want to see you do well, or who actually want to support what you're doing or what you have going on. Not everybody's like that, okay, guys? But I'm gonna end it here. Okay, so take whatever resonates with you guys at this time. Angel number 134 or 143 is significant, so take what resonates with that. But I'm going to end it here. So thank you guys for the love and the support as always. I love you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. All right, guys, have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye, guys.